Okay, I need to come over here.
How do you get that?
Okay.
Very done.
That's done. Morning, Ken, Miss Twisted, Lucky. Hope everybody's getting a good morning start up. Ed must be sleeping in today. How you doing, Scott? I don't know if anybody got into Brandon's live stream last night. He had a pretty good live stream. Some nice giveaway stuff. Everybody was over there for a while. Oh boy. Yeah, it was a late night last night. There were a lot of live streams on. Scott, you back from Florida yet? Home finally, okay. There's Polar Bear Ed saying good morning. There's Ken in the basement. How you doing, Ken?
Good.
Mighty early for you, isn't it? Or you just been
No, I get up every morning at 3:30, 4 o'clock.
You and your brother both. What the heck?
Yeah, I'm already out in the garage.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, there's the other one. You got two bad brothers in there. How long did you stay on Brandon's last night, Ed?
About 9:30, I think I quit.
He was giving away some pretty nice stuff over there.
Yeah.
He had a nice stream last night. He really did.
Yeah, a lot of great people on there.
Ken Small Engine, we do this Saturday and Sunday, 6 a.m. coffee chat. Pretty interesting. It just, whatever it is.
Morning, Ed.
No, you're not the only crazy one. We get up. My day generally starts Monday through Friday, 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning. My start time, and I'm up all the time anyway. So then you get people like Ed that gets up at midnight and then stays up all night. And his brother, huh?
Not last night. I crashed out last night.
Did you? You was out too late in the streams. Yeah, he had a good good turnout and everything for that last night.
Oh, Scott's home finally.
Yeah, Scott Keller, he's home from Florida finally.
Good deal.
Wake up, Cat.
Woke up about a half an hour ago.
Okay.
Half an hour ago. Shoo, you're running a little late.
Yeah, but I was only running on about 3 hours of sleep the night before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So wait, you doing anything out there in the shop, Ken, or you just resting?
Just putting some hunting stuff away. Cleaning up a little.
Putting away. Heck, you got 2 more days next weekend.
Yeah, but I don't need the ground blind and some chairs, and I take too much stuff when I go.
Well, who don't? But you when you get out there, you can't get it, so you may as well take it.
That's the way we look at it. When you're 3 hours away from what you need.
Exactly. How you doing, Mr. Briggs?
Wow, looky here.
Already back to work.
Wow. I bet your boss was happy to see you come back.
Oh, he said I was fired that last week, but I said, okay, try and find somebody to take my place.
Oh boy.
I get up here and they said, "Well, you're not 2 hours late." I said, "You just pulled the damn trailer out the door. You put 341 on the paperwork. I don't give a rat's ass what you said there. Your paperwork says when you just pulled the fucking trailer out the door, put a different number. That don't mean shit to me. Well, you know,
Yeah.
then kiss my, you know what?
Yeah.
Then they got mad because I was off all week. I said, I don't give a, you know what?
All right, Ken. Thanks for stopping in.
I'm going back to bed.
He's going back to bed. He goes live at 8 o'clock. Don't sleep too long, Ken.
Yeah, don't. I thought we were having a Ken porno. I saw when I saw him in his bathrobe. It's like he just got done doing the do here.
No wonder he ain't going out for a 2-mile walk this morning.
Oh shit! Blink, 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 blink. Turn the light, you stupid thing.
Did you get heavy rain last night, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it poured.
Yeah. I think it was in Brandon's stream. I was sitting here and I heard it, and I'm like, "Wow."
He did the same thing. He's like, "Is that raining?"
Yeah. Oh, we got Ken back. He must have had a glitch.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Quit
the wrong
moving.
phone, I guess.
Must be moving around too much.
It don't matter. I got Wi-Fi extender.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh boy, Ken Small Engine says he loves his hair. He's gonna start a mullet like Jason now. Have the mullet brothers.
Well,
Hey.
when I seen it, Ken, yesterday, I was thinking the Werewolf of London, and his hair was perfect.
Morning, Steve. Sea Monster 6.
Time to feed the cat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you didn't get any deer at all, Ken?
No, just the ones I hit but never could find.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
I'll get her done this weekend.
How you doing, Ten? Yeah. I got out for a little while, and then it just started raining on me, and then it turned to sleet, and I was like, I'm going to the house. I ain't sitting out in this. It was crazy.
Well, where I'm sitting this next weekend, it could rain and snow and whatever it wants. It's a raised blind with a heater in it. So,
Oh. Peter.
Yeah, them are nice.
yep. Little 4x8 shack, 15 feet in the air.
Yep. That's the way the wife was hunting out of the one shack. It's got that dual buddy heater in it with a 30-pound propane tank hooked to it, and it's got windows in it and everything. Sit there, swivel chair, and just turn from window to window.
It's the only way to hunt.
Oh, it was nice.
Was that the one we moved, Ken?
Yeah.
That or a tree house.
That's
Well,
basically
pretty
what
much
it is.
It's a tree house on stilts.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I went down yesterday and kicked all the varmints out of it.
put some little mouse traps in there.
Yeah. Well, when I went to dump the chair out, he was looking up at me, so he got thrown out the window.
Meanie. Could have just let him stay there and fed him.
Yeah, he'll probably be back.
Yeah.
You're hunting way down south again next weekend, or?
No, Blade Road.
He was going back to
Oh, Blade Road. Oh, he didn't go back to bed. Look at that. The mullet guy's coming up. He's gonna be like Jason here soon.
How's it look today?
Good.
Uh,
Can you do
Yeah.
that? Ow! Yeah, Wolf of London.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had to mention it, so I had to come up.
yeah.
Ed, you don't get any sleep, do you, Ed? No sleep,
that?
Ed? No sleep?
Yeah, I sleep whenever I can.
What's this? Ken's Pornhub after hours?
I know. It's like I'm making a Russ Meyer movie or something. All I need is the brown socks.
I landed on the ground at 7:08. Was in a truck at 7:45. What
There
the
you
hell?
go. Hey,
Yeah,
glad to hear about
man.
your sister, Scott. That's good.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but she don't sound too good. She talk, like that.
Yeah, but you know what? That's just the beginning. That's half the battle.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have the guts to tell her husband left her.
Oh boy. Hey, some people can't handle it. You know what I mean? So.
No, that ain't why I left her. He said he decided on a 20-year-old.
Oh geez.
Wow. So Ken, you're really taking off now, aren't you?
I'm telling you, guys, I was at 981 this morning. Yesterday morning, before I went to James Condon, I was at 805. And then 2 days prior, before Bruce Pender gave me his shout out, I was at 600. So
Yeah.
it just goes to show networking. You
Yeah.
talk to a couple of good people and boom. I mean, unreal.
Yep.
I'm getting emails up my butt saying, "Oh, I saw you on James's channel," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah. And that's what I found out whenever we first got into this.
hey, Mike."
The more lives and stuff you go into and all that and everything, it grows you. It really does.
Hey, Mike, I got a question for you, if I might.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
Hey,
Lucky.
Mike, when I bought my truck, it came with one of those Fisher Minute something plows.
Minuteman.
Yeah.
Minuteman. Yep.
Now, the guy who I bought it from, nice guy and all, he never saved the instructions from the wiring. So
Okay.
I took the plow off, I took the brackets off. It's got that that module with the 3 plugs in it.
Yep. It's a 2-port. Yep.
He screwed it into the computer cover. So the module's there, and there's one harness. It's A, B, and C on this module.
Yep.
And that's, I'm assuming, for the lights. So when you turn your lights on and you plug it in, your lights go off and your plow lights come on.
Hold on. B and C will be for your headlights.
Okay.
A will be your control for your plow.
Okay. A right now is plugged into part of the harness that went to the plow.
Right.
B and C look like they're plugged into a Chrysler Dodge Ram factory harness.
Right.
Okay. But there's right next to it, there's a plug with a cap on it. I'm assuming one of those is to plug one of those back in.
No, that's a fuse. You should have a ground wire, which is a single black wire that connects 2 pieces together.
Yeah.
And the wire harness that goes to your battery. You're going to have a single wire connector, which is going to be a pigtail 4 prongs. And
That's what I have. I have a pigtail 4-prong, and right now I got a 4-prong that doesn't go anywhere. It's sitting there next to the headlight. I've got a 4-prong harness. Where does that 4-prong harness go? To one of those leads plugged into the box?
On that pigtail, it should say either maintenance harness or the battery harness.
Okay.
Well, if it's the one by the headlight, is it the one that plugs into the plow?
No, the one that plugs into the plow is a separate wire with a big connector for the plow. That's in the A module. I'll keep that with that module box. But the other 2, one of them is going to plug into the pigtail harness I have, and then the 4-prong plug. But then there's another one left. I'm saying, where the hell does that one go? There'll be another one left that looks like it's from the factory harness.
If you took all those wires out, you should be able to have 2 pigtails. All right. Even if you did hook them up different, it's not going to blow nothing out. It's just going to have a red flash.
One way, right?
Right. It's only going to have a flashing light.
Oh, okay.
So when you hook the plow wiring up, are you getting any flashing lights? Is it blinking fast?
Right now, it's all disconnected. I pulled all the harnesses out except for that one harness going to the module, and everything works fine. All blinkers work. Everything works. No error messages. No nothing. I have the pigtail that will take care of the 4-prong plug next to the headlight, and one of the harnesses going into the module, but I still have one more harness going to the module, and I don't know where that goes.
Well, what I could do is Monday morning when I get to work, at the very beginning of my live video, I'll hold up the diagram for that particular plow for the
Oh, that'd
control
be
module.
perfect. Yeah.
And
I'm just
then you could
wondering
just go back and check that out.
Because it's a Dodge, though. It's a 2006 Ram 3/4 ton. Is it a separate wiring diagram to show you what the Dodge harness does?
No, like Ed is saying and myself is saying, that wire harness. If you disconnected that wire harness completely, you're going to have total. You're going to have the battery, you're going to have the plow, and the lights.
Okay.
So therefore, you have on your control module that's inside your truck, which is the truck side wire harness. You're going to have A, B, and C.
Yeah, that's
Now,
what it is. Yeah.
B and C will control your lights and your control that goes inside the cab.
Actually, I got a photo. Hold on. I'll show you the photo.
And those headlights, Lucky, being that new, that should just be plug and play, right? With the
It should be
headlights.
plug and play, but you still have to hook up your marker lights.
Yeah,
The marker lights.
There we go. Here's perfect picture. All right, look at this. You're gonna love this one. Zoom me in, Mark. Okay. Now, if you look, Lucky, the harness on the number A, that harness on A is connected to a wiring harness that went to the plow. So I'm not gonna touch that one. The one on B and C, all right, I got a plug next to it on the right with a 4-prong plug, and that goes to a pigtail to one of the harnesses. Where that one goes. You're saying that thing in the middle, there's a fuse, right? The one between them.
It's hard for because I couldn't hear what you're saying, but B and C are, like I said, if you don't have a picture of the rest of the wire diagram. Now, see, I could tell you right now. I can tell you right now that module is on the driver's side, correct?
No, yeah, it's on the driver's side, but he screwed it into the fuse box.
Right, but hold on. Look, if you see the picture where you have that little two pigtails, the blue and green wires.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I could tell it's on the driver's side, because the blue and blue is connected. That would be driver's side. If that module was on your right side, it would be reversed. It would be green and blue, blue and green. So that's what's telling me right there. It's the driver's side module. It's hooked up on the driver's side. You have your A that will connect to your batteries on your right side.
Yep.
All right, so the A is going to go directly to your battery and your plow.
Yeah, A right now is a aftermarket harness that has a big plug on the end that plugs into the plow. So I'm not touching that. A is staying the way it is. B and C are part of the Chrysler harness.
So what is your issue? You're just trying to figure out where that other pigtail goes? What's that pigtail look like?
Either B or C connects to a pigtail and has a 4-prong plug on the end. But which one connects to that, and then where does the other pigtail go?
All right. Let me say this nice and clear for you.
Here's the pigtail. Here's what I got left for the pigtail.
Right. Now.
Pigtail, but which one does this pigtail go into, B or C? The harness that's plugged into B or C. I don't know which one.
I need to see the wire harness not that pigtail. That looks like just an add-on for your particular vehicle. I need to see the above that picture right there. That wire harness that you just showed me.
Oh.
Yeah, Tim. That's where you met me at. Was at West.
All right, that's your truck side wire harness for your lights, which is the dealer light. So what they did is when they ordered that plow setup, they got just a basic plug and play. Therefore, you don't have to, wire up your marker lights.
All right, because everything works. Everything actually works right now, Mike. It all works, and I didn't do it. It's still plugged in, but everything works.
Is your marker lights working properly?
Yep, marker lights, everything works except there's a 4-prong plug right next to the driver's side headlight. It's one of those green, the Packard plugs, whatever you want to call them, just sitting there with nothing connected to it. That pigtail is what was connected to it, but that goes to the aftermarket Fisher harness. Now, where that pigtail now, I'm assuming goes to either that harness in B or C, one of them. I don't know which one though, and I don't want to short anything out, but my buddy's telling me either it'll fit or it won't. The plugs are all unique, so it won't. You can't make it go into the wrong one, he said.
The plow setup that you have, all right, probably originally came with those pigtail extensions. Therefore, you don't have to cut into your existing wire harness for your marker lights.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's all working now, your plow side on your plow, check your marker lights. If they're not working, you need to put those back on. If not, you're going to have to cut into your wire harness.
Right now, everything's working. Plow, hazard lights, turn signals, everything's working perfect. But I didn't disconnect it yet, those two, and then try everything. So that's what I do today.
If it works, leave it alone.
Yeah.
That's the way I wouldn't worry about it. If it works, leave it alone.
Okay.
You know? Yep.
Are you taking it out, Ken, or putting it in?
No, I'm taking it out because I got someone who wants to buy it. So, hey,
Okay.
with 50 million snow blowers, I don't need a plow and having all my friends call me every 5 minutes to come over and plow their driveways, you know?
Now, Minuteman, too, if you don't mind asking, how much you selling for the truck side, wire harness, and a plow? Because you know the brackets are not going to be coming out.
No,
The
I
mountain
took
brackets.
off. The brackets were $600. I took those off. I got the whole plow, which was used once. It's mint condition, Mike. I'm looking to get $3,000 for the plow, the brackets that are brand new, and the harness. It was used once. It's
All right.
mint.
Now, do you want to know how much we sell used plows full, ready to
Probably
go?
what,
All they have to do is pay to install them. This is a used plow.
How much?
We get about $5,000.
Yeah. No, but I'm just, like I said, I got the plow with the truck. My friend, it's sitting at my friend's house on a skid. It's literally never been used. The wear edge doesn't even have anything out. The paint isn't even scraped off of it, really. And
But
I
trust
said to
me,
my buddy,
if I knew you were going to sell it, I would have sent the truck down there and give you $2,000, and we would have took it all apart for you.
You know how I knew you knew this stuff, Mike? I looked up Minuteman, the whatever the plow was called yesterday. What came up? Your video.
Yeah,
Your video came up.
you wouldn't believe how many people actually hit me up or call the shop asking to talk to the guy that's on the computer.
Yeah.
I get phone calls all the time.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
this one here, it had the joystick inside, so that comes with it and all that. So
Just the joystick is about $475.
yeah.
Is
Well,
it the handheld?
He doesn't have the handheld. He had the joystick mounted to the dash on the left side of the steering wheel.
Yeah, that's about $300.
Yeah. But he never used it. He said he used it once. It never, I mean, the thing, I looked at it, I go, this thing looks like it's never been used. And the guy says, no, he says, I used it once and then I took it off. The brackets, people look at the brackets. I don't know if they're powder coated or whatever. He slapped so much grease on them. There's not even any rust on them. They're like mint condition. And he said he paid $600 just for the brackets.
Well, I'm sure there's a few bolts on there that you're going to need to remount it. If you do, let me know. I could send you the bolt kit.
No, we're all set. We took it off. We had those special bolts with the metal welded to them. That looks like an L. You shove them in the frame. That's all coming out. That all came out. Everything came out.
Wow, sweet.
It's all done. So it's a complete kit. Whoever wants it. There's one guy who said he'll take it, but then he never called me back. So I don't know, Lucky. Maybe I'll give it to you. I don't know.
Yep.
You got her in? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for helping.
We're getting your link dropped right now, Tim. He's out in the Philippines.
I got to go make me a cup of coffee. I'll be back.
Okay.
Now that you guys mentioned coffee.
Yeah. Super boss, how you doing? I didn't see you come in there. Sorry about that.
Oh,
He's from London.
How you doing, Junkyard?
Come on, you stupid four-wheeler. Get the frig out of my way.
Uh-oh. You better go take your happy pill, Mr. Briggs. You're getting out of hand.
But Mr. Briggs has had enough. Mr. Briggs ain't don't need a happy pill. He had a week of misery. He don't need any happy pill.
How is your sister doing?
She's fine. I didn't tell her her husband left her, but she's slurring speech and she can't even. She sounds like like someone that's mentally challenged right now.
Yeah, they'll rehab her for all that and get her straightened out.
But that's why I was getting. My brother-in-law took me out drunk. It got me drunk and told me and thought getting me drunk would keep me from wanting to beat his brains in.
Yeah, but that don't solve nothing either.
But you know what I said to him? I looked at him. I said, "Nah, it's your conscience. You can go to hell on yourself. But I'm not here to. I'm not here to do anything." He said, "What's wrong with you?" He says, "You when I first met you, you probably would have kicked the shit out of me." I says, "I don't give a shit anymore. Just walk away. Leave my sister alone. You go to screw with her in the courtroom and try and take everything and all that other crap. Then you'll have a volcano on your hands. Otherwise." If he literally filed for divorce, gave her the house, the cars, gave her a shitload of money, and he's walking away. Got himself a 20-year-old girl knocked up, I guess, and he asked me. He thought I would congratulate him. I said, "For what? Being a pedophile? You're 62 years old and you're chasing a 20-year-old? I call that a pedophile."
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee.
That won't last long.
Hey, you're right, but you know what I'm saying, though. I mean, come on. Come on. What would you do, Mark, if you had a 20-year-old daughter and a 62-year-old man was chasing her and got her pregnant?
That I would have to say, that would fall on the girl and it would fall on both of them.
Oh, I know, but you know what I'm saying. You wouldn't be too smiling about it.
Takes two to mangle.
Yep.
Takes two.
I know that.
Both sides of the fence there.
Oh, I know. I just don't. That ain't my style.
Right. But you also have to stop and think too, Scott. Morals ain't morals anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, I know.
End of the story. A whole new world here.
Hey, I get told I'm crazy because I actually called the pizza shop and sent pizzas to those guys under the bridge while I was down there. And the guy I bought a phone for, the old man, he called me up. He said, "Why are you buying pizza for me when your sister had a stroke?" I said, "Why not? That ain't gonna change."
Right.
Me and Cheryl went shopping yesterday, and I didn't notice a guy, but Cheryl did. And all I could hear is say, "Pull your effing pants up." I happened to look. The kid had to be at least early 20s. I swear to God, his pants were down to his kneecaps with a belt on, showing his boxes. And you should have seen him walking like a, what do they call those, penguin there. It was disgusting.
It must have been. It was disgusting, and probably you probably couldn't help. You were probably laughing at the same time.
No, I said it out loud. I don't know if the dude heard me because I didn't look back. I just told him, "Pull your effing pants up."
Right. But
it's the style.
That's the style. That's just it. That's the style.
I wouldn't call that style, but that's.
Apparently, they when the people wear their pants down to their kneecaps, they've never been to prison because that's something you don't do in prison. That's in other words that you're open for business if you're in business prison doing that.
But
you're lucky it wasn't the right kind of guy. They wouldn't call up and try and fight you for saying it to them.
Bring it on.
Oh, I know. I don't blame you. I've said it too. I'm just saying. I had someone try wanted to fight me with 5 of them together, and I just said that was happened last summer. I laughed at a guy, but he had tighty whities on. He didn't have boxers on. It looked so bad. It was so stupid. It was disgusting and funny at the same time. And he laughed, and he thought I had a problem, and he wanted to fight. And I said, and he had 5 of them around me. I said, "Well, one, I'm not going to fight 5 of you at the same time." He said, "Why, you chicken?" I said, "Nope. because those odds don't work for me. And then they wanted to go around me. I said, I got a CC. And they said, what's a CC? And I started laughing. You don't know what a CC is? No, I'm not retarded. He said, well, you must be, because the CC stands for concealed carry. Zoom, they were gone.
Yeah, but that you go to Walmart or any of that, that's all you see is these kids with their pants sagging and everything else, and you may as well get used to it. That shoot, you see that everywhere you go anymore.
My father went up to a guy and said, I got some Vaseline and a broomstick. Are you available? He was in his scooter, and the guy didn't appreciate that. But
Good morning, Dougie. Good to see you in here.
Good morning, Bama. Hey, Ken,
Dougie.
behind you. Ken, behind you, you have covered up. Is that a Can-Am?
No, it's a flare slingshot.
Nice.
You take that down hunting with you?
No, not hardly. It wouldn't have went very good in that 4 inches of snow we got down there.
Yeah.
Definitely a nice garage you have.
Thank you. It's a mess.
Nice and bright. I need to put more lights in mine. I'm gonna get some lights and put them up on the side, like on the walls.
Bulbs that's out. I get my brother over here to change some light bulbs for me.
I'll hand them to you while you're up on the ladder.
hey, that sounds like a fair deal.
Smoking some salmon today, Ed.
Nice.
See, that's where the light bulb thing comes in. That salmon light bulb, that that all kind of like corresponds there. Ed.
Yep. He knows where I live.
There you go. Oh, Ken got his coffee.
The lifeblood.
Both kids had to go get coffee.
I did too.
Now I can breathe.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. Hey, Mike, if you're interested in that plow, let me know, because if this guy never ever shows up, I'll sell it to you. No big deal.
I just told you, yeah. I'll send a guy down there.
Yeah. If you don't call me today, it's yours.
Probably have it sold before we get down there.
It's funny, though, because with the pending snow coming, usually you have 100 people calling you up. Wait till the first flakes hit. That's when they go nuts.
Yep.
You know why it's snowing coming? Because I came home.
There you go.
Tampa will probably be happy.
Florida now.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Scotty, what time did you get home? Late last night?
Yeah, my niece, well, all three of my nieces were trying to skip me. They said I'm too skinny. They kept cooking and cooking. I ate so much food. I said, and they made me get on a scale every day. And they said, do you ever gain weight? I said, no.
Scotty, what was that? West Coast, right? Tampa or something like West Coast, right? Oh, did we lose him?
Uh-oh. He might have went to the wayside.
Hey, this guy here, Ken, that's on here. That's your buddy, the puller guy?
Yeah, that's his
Ken's
brother.
my brother.
Oh, okay. Hi, Ken.
How you doing?
You know that Ken means handsome in the Bible. They did it for a reason, right?
That's right. I always told my brother I was the better looking one of the two.
My parents always told me we named you after Ken because in the Bible it means handsome. Thank you very much. And that's a funny thing, too. They always look on that funny story. My brother's wedding, when he got married 20 years ago, whatever the hell it was, the mother-in-law, his mother-in-law, who was from Thailand, she comes up to me. She goes, "You the better looking one." And I was like,
Ed, are you for real? That's your brother?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's his brother.
I don't care, but you still look younger, Ed.
What?
Yeah, Ed still looks younger.
You better put your glasses on.
it's funny. Ed, your brother Ken looks like an ad from Real Tree, like he's going out hunting this morning.
Ed, you
About
want
all I own is camo.
We got a biker bar in my town that if Ed walked in there and his brother would be turned down. They love them bearded wonders, as they call them, like Ed. Man, they'd be all, there's so many women there, they'd be chasing after him.
Well, I couldn't grow a beard. I was on the fire department for 32 years, so I'm just so used to not having a beard.
right?
You need what, the oxygen masks or something?
Yeah, when you put your SCBA on, you have to have a seal.
Ed, you want to drop Blue RVs?
I'll get on it.
They're also from the Philippines as well.
Ed could pull up in that bar with a Honda Spree scooter and get laid. They don't care.
I'm on
They
my
would go
way.
after his beard. Oh, big. It's called Gush's Thirsty Bear. Look it up online. That's the name of the bar, Gush's Thirsty Bear. If you showed up there, you could get laid 3 times before the bar closed.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, 982. Getting there.
You're getting there.
You blew by me, Ken.
Yep.
Yeah, go
hello,
home,
hello
drop
from
these trailers.
Philippines. My sister-in-law is from Phuket. Oh, wait. No, not Philippines. Thailand. Different country. My brother-in-law, his wife is from Philippines.
Cool.
Very intelligent woman, very pretty.
Drop these damn trailers and go get my dog. Excuse me.
Bama, good morning, Doug. How you doing, buddy? 52. Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice temperature there.
Let me see what we got here.
No rain.
Like I said
We had the rain last night.
Supposed to be 58 here today.
40.
Yep.
Yep.
58 today.
Then they wonder why everybody's getting sick with this weather the way it is.
Uh-oh. Look what they say for Monday, guys. What do they say for Monday? Oh, where is it?
Snow.
No. All I can say is cha-ching.
Yep. Typical weather. You wait. Typical New England weather. You wait 5 minutes, they'll change.
There you go.
It'll snow on Monday, and by next Monday, it'll be 60 again.
All it
Oh.
means is today I'm going to get phone calls like crazy. My snowblower doesn't start.
Thanks, Doug, for sharing me out.
I like that blue RV's logo. I got that emoji. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What in the world is this thing doing? Did you find that link, Ed?
To Blue RV?
Yeah.
Yeah, I posted it.
I'm not seeing it. Oh, okay.
And I just did a search on YouTube. It's not coming up.
I'll get it.
Give
me a
I just
minute.
posted it again in chat.
Okay, yeah, it just came up.
Yep.
This thing's
I
running
clicked
really
the little
slow.
red button for him.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Subscribe. All right, we're all set.
YouTube's chat has been being so glitchy for the last few days,
Right.
but only in the U.S.
Yesterday was terrible on Mix. I had to shut it off. I couldn't get anything. It was all choppy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
I'd be
that. It was
looking at
going
it and then
up and
boom.
down.
Yeah, crazy. Even the video yesterday, Ed, on Mix, it was all choppy.
Yep.
Now for the people that's mod out there, not mod, but got monetized. I can't even pronounce it.
Monetized?
Yeah, there you go. You go into your settings. Did you guys get that survey from YouTube?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
you did.
I got a survey, but I'm not monetized.
Hey, Lucky, did you see who, not to be political, but did you see who Biden wants for his attorney general?
No.
Your buddy.
Governor Andrew Cuomo. I sent Cuomo an email yesterday when I was waiting for my plane. I said, "Hey, if you take the attorney general, I will move you for free." I didn't get a response. I'm waiting for a response. They didn't like. I don't know if they liked it or not. I said, "I'll drive the truck to the executive mansion. I will load it as long as I can call the governor a scumbag." Is that all right? They didn't respond.
Yeah, thanks for hearing me out, Doug.
That survey, it actually asked, what do you think about the video quality? And I happen to mention the same thing. I answered on it. It was very poor. And their response back on there that they're updating their servers. So as possible, that's the reason why they put out that survey, to find out how many people were affected.
Right. I don't know if anybody seen that last night on my live stream. Bama Mud Mowers is going to start coming back first of the year. He's doing all kinds of content and stuff. So watch for stuff to come out first of the year. He'll be back doing it.
Cool.
He should have quite a bit built up.
He'll be dropping it like no other.
Yep, that'd be a good thing. Fun things to do with Sparky. Good morning. How you doing, Sparky?
Morning, Sparky.
I don't know how this sounds at the moment.
Did you hook up more equipment?
Yes.
That big box that you got the other day?
Yes.
Sounds good.
It does. It's got all the music thing now. So if I press a button, it'll go boom.
There you go. So when are you going to start your radio station stuff then?
About the third week of January, we're hoping for. The license says we can start in January, but I'm not fully set up. It's took me a while to set the wiring up.
Okay.
So there's no echo or anything like that. This is what I'm trying to sort out.
No, I don't hear any echo.
Sounds good here.
That's good. That's one blessing in disguise. I've got one thing set up.
I'd like to get one of those voice box changes.
I've got one. I've got one. Hang on a second. That's my one. Yeah, hello. Can you hear that change my voice?
That's cool.
And you just press it like that. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's on my disco one. I've got a mixer there above me and a mixer down. So for the sound. The problem is I want to make sure it's not sounding like I'm in a tunnel, because that's what problem I've had all day.
Yeah, but you know what, Sparky? This is the bad thing. You can sit there in that chair. You can turn your lights on and off, not move. Your heat, you can set it. Your house has got to be like a wiring nightmare.
Yeah, he lives in Bill Gates' summer home.
No, I'm just trying to make sure, because I can press this button and it goes this way. You know what I mean? I can echo a little bit.
There you go. How you doing, Vermont Paint? Good to see you in here. Morning.
I don't know if that echoes too bad.
Hi, Vermont.
Morning.
But yeah, anyway, hello, yeah, Lucky, how are you? How's the puppy cat?
Doing.
How many hours of wiring set up and all that do you have in all this, Sparky?
About 18 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't get paid from the radio, so it's all voluntary.
Oh, okay.
So, and we're just I've got to do a hobby because I'm bored out of my brains.
There you go.
Well, you've been locked up for a long time, right?
Too long, I think. The world is, yeah, but not my fault. It's the government's fault.
Yeah, they're pretty strict on that lockdown stuff over there, aren't they?
That's it, yeah, definitely. Because I can do this yet and annoy people now with this noise.
What's it been, like 9 months now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
You
you know,
ever
it's
been
been.
at your house in 9 months?
We're not allowed to leave here. Well, we're allowed to leave here because we're tier 1. But some people are not allowed to leave.
That would suck.
But you have to follow the government rules. I don't like following rules, you know I don't. The best thing about my software as well, I'm just going to try something.
Hey, Sparky, did you check out my subscribers, Sparky?
I've checked out a lot of things this morning.
Unbelievable.
I was going to say, you've got some right top-notch subscribers coming up, haven't you?
Well, like I said, I did that joint thing with James Condon yesterday, and then the shout out from Bruce Pender. I mean, between the two of them, it's going to put me over the top.
That's good.
It's funny. James Condon yesterday said to me, he goes, Kenny, everybody calls you the information man. Whenever they need a manual or information on an engine, call Kenny. Kenny knows. He asked for a manual on a Briggs overhead valve. I went on my phone, and in about 4 seconds, I go, here you go.
Yeah.
He goes, how'd you do that? And I was like, you got to know how to search. The old Boolean search. You got to know how to search.
Yep. Morning, Deborah.
Hey, Deborah.
But yeah, it's funny though. The more you react with the channels and all that and everything, you get the response back.
Yeah.
Everybody.
One thing I'm trying to do now is answer all the comments too, even though I've gotten about 400 of them. I'm trying to answer every one.
That's the important thing. If you don't answer the stuff, then you start losing.
Yeah. Well, that's what's nice about the studio. I go into the studio, hit comments, and just the comments come up, and I can just click on them.
Exactly.
Yeah, even if it's thanks for subscribing, boom, at least you acknowledge, and hopefully they'll stay a subscriber.
Right. And hopefully you're hitting them back.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yes.
Well, same thing with Instagram. When people follow me on Instagram, unless it's porno or something, I'll hit follow back.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
I tell you though, the interest in my kitty cat, holy crap! I mean, I got more interest in the kitty cat than my small engine stuff.
Well,
cats are good.
That's just the whole thing of it, Ken, is you want to try to do a little bit for everybody, and women and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they're going to look into the cat videos.
Oh yeah.
It's just a little bit of something for everybody for the interest.
Yeah, people are emailing me saying, "I want to see more of Virgil." I'm like, okay.
Right.
Well, that's why I do the cooking ones.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh Ed, on my diet, I hate you when I see you're cooking, man. That that looks so good. Oh
yeah.
Well,
the only thing my doctor said, which is good, my doctor said, bacon grease and butter fat is okay in moderation. I said, wait a minute, I'm on a diet. He goes, no. He said, bacon fat and butter actually good for you in moderation. So I'm taking advantage of that.
Pound of bacon on me on a Sunday. That's good enough for me.
Definitely.
Oh, Mike, forget it. You're like what is it? What's they call it? You're like a Waffle House on steroids, man. You got a plate.
Yeah, but it's much bacon as he eats, he ought to be
he's got half the pig on that plate.
He's got a tapeworm for a stomach.
Yeah,
there's a tapeworm in his stomach that just sits there and chows down and shits it out down his intestines. I swear.
I'd hate to see his food bill.
Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Sparky in the house. Let's have some fun.
The hell was that?
Well, that's like going back what we were talking about with the views and stuff. Friday night's video I did that live. That's the most views I've had during a live video. I had a total of 47 people watching me, high peak, on that live. That's the most I ever had.
Wow.
Yep. Usually a Friday night will be anywhere from maybe 20 to 30, but never 47.
Yeah, and 4 of them were me, Lucky. One was me, and one was from each one of my 4 nieces. So 5 of us were on there.
Yeah. Well, you need something like this, you know what I mean?
Good morning.
Boat's leaving.
Hi, Joe.
Spocky got a new toy.
Just me, I think. But I like this one. sorry, you got to be done. You know what I mean? You're on a stream. You got to be good at your job. You know what I mean?
That was you or Scotty? Who burped?
Not me.
Wasn't Scotty because he didn't light up.
Oh, dear.
Sparky's toys there.
Not me.
There you go.
Now, Sparky, could you hear that out on your speakers as well, or just the headphones?
Yeah, headphones as well. One side
Right.
sound effects and one sound you lot.
I could see your wife over there with the frying pan very shortly. Dong! Knock it
Can't hear it
off!
properly yet, you know what I mean?
That'll get you up in the morning.
And then one for Ken. This would be one for Ken.
Oh boy.
I gotta
So,
turn
yeah,
my volume down. You're gonna
I've
wake
got
my
over
family.
9,000 sound effects on my computer. For any problems we need. You know
So
what I mean?
is that all going to be part of the radio station?
Yeah. Because we've got little clangers, people doing daft stuff. When they come onto the air, when they come onto the thing. It's like when Mike there, you know what I mean? When he does something daft, we can do some, you know what I mean? Because I'll be live on YouTube. Can't play music much on there, but I can play some stuff. But it'll be most of it on the DAB system, the DAB. And I've got to then, like a talk show on this one. Really nice.
Sweet.
We're going to wait for Mike to come on next, you know what I mean? I'm going to then play a here on the Mad Mowers Man.
There you go.
But I can take phone calls as well on this system as well.
That's nice.
So you can actually have like a live chat going
Yeah.
through the radio station.
Yeah. hmm
Okay.
Yeah. I've got my phone connected to the system as well.
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out, because I've had a couple people when I did the Trump stuff, you know, when I was doing the Trump rallies and all that. People were asking if they could call into, you know, instead of being on YouTube, they could be able to explain a few things. Matter of fact, I had a few people to do that, and I was online, but I had to hold the phone up to it, you know. But
All you need to do is get a basically mixer and a cable from the mixer to your phone, and then literally to the system. That's it. And a pair of headphones.
sweet.
It's not
Mike,
too
there's a
bad.
weekly Trump rally in my town every single week at a commuter lot on Route 25 and 111. Every single weekend they set up about 100 people with banners, flags, and everything. Every single weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so other than that, so what have you been up to today then, Twisted? Have you had your coffee and your breakfast yet?
Okay. Just my coffee.
Oh.
Not getting into political, but I think I'm done with that Trump stuff for a little while until we've realized what is going on.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's like as bad as here, you know what I mean? You got like screwed up everywhere.
Right, that's everywhere. But I just seen a thing. It was on the news. Now the Democrats are starting protests. It's crazy.
I don't know what's going on with the world at the moment. You've got Boris Johnson here trying to get into every market possible. You've got your guy doing some stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they should put them all in a big giant padded cell and let them fight it all out to the death.
But it's crazy.
I just gave up. I just figured one day at a time and just listen to the news. I know it's all fake news, but just one day at a time.
Basic bottom line is it comes down to who do you believe and who do you not believe. I mean, it's a toss up.
Yep.
Holy smokes, Sparky. That's a heck
Wow.
of a word.
I don't care what's going on anymore. Right now I do, but I don't. Right now I'm just more worried about my family's crap, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
I
that's
mean-
all
As long as it doesn't affect you, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
The other day, somebody said to me, "Do you care about who's the next prime minister?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "He's not going to last this long, is he?" But everyone's saying to me, at the end of the day, you should support your government. Well, how can you support your government when the government didn't give you nothing?
right.
well,
I mean, how do you support them?
Right. But pretty much government's about taking, not giving.
I realized a couple weeks ago the election has already been determined for United States. There's no way, and it wasn't determined by the people. It was already determined by the politicians.
Yeah, that's
So it don't matter how many times there's out there protesting and trying to say something, it's not going to work because they already made up their mind. So I'm just waiting to see what the reaction is going to happen to be.
Hey, just say it right, Lucky. You're waiting for the shit to hit the fan. That's all it is. That's
Pretty much, yeah.
don't BS around. Just say you're waiting for the shit to hit the fan.
It's supposed to be a government for the people, by the people. No, it's for the government, by the government. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that a couple weeks ago.
I mean, it's like me personally, right? I haven't talked as much about this, but I don't want to really help the fire, you know what I mean, in the government. But when you get told you're not going to get nothing until the 28th, and we've just solved this one already today. We've solved it already. And they're saying that because Christmas, we can't help you. How do you feel about that? You know what I mean? The government saying that to your face, we can't help you until the 28th. But then Christmas comes, you've got literally nothing in your bank, or your bills are not done, and nothing. How many people out there in the moment are struggling the world because of this picking government, and you've got the same problems, you know what I mean? The thing is, everyone at the moment is just fighting for the last bit of bone and teeth, you know what I mean, until they get sorted. This world's going to go mad, and I reckon the riots are going to kick off soon. And when they do kick off, I'll be in front of it, because I think the whole system in the UK now has gone down the pot. The US, I've heard a lot of things from my friends, and all good things, not too bad, but I just think it's just crazy.
Right.
Oh, I wouldn't want to live where you live, Sparky. I would not want to live in me, I'd be one of those. So wait a second, we got a king and a queen that live there, and if they want anything they want, they can get. But screw the people. I mean, what? Their shit don't stink, so they get to wear this royal crown. Yeah. Nah, I would. Nah, not me.
I mean, I mean, we've had an argument the past 2.5 years, and I've just lost my argument. I've lost an argument with the government, and all because I cannot be bothered to stand there and take abuse. You know what I mean? From the government.
Hey, Sparky, it looks like you see Harry. He finally gave up and said, "Screw the country," right?
Yeah.
You would never think that you would see a day.
Yeah.
You would have to be masked and everything, and walk to a bank and everything wearing a mask. And before, if they see a mask, it would call law on you. And the whole world has changed.
That's
it's like because.
Go on.
It's because the governments, don't matter what country you're from, it's the governments, it's the small businesses. The governments don't like the small businesses only because they don't pay all that much taxes. They prefer to see the big tax dollars like Home Depot, Lowe's, build a night, big box stores because they pay the taxes. That's the reason why they're open. The government doesn't care about the small mom and pop stores because they don't pay the taxes.
They care when you short them $3 in your return, though. They send the IRS up your butt.
Exactly. That's the same thing with the truck drivers. It's when you'll agree on that. Right now, if Sleepy Joe decides to get into the office, he's not going to care about the small independent truck drivers.
No.
He's going to deal with the big corporates.
Well, that's just it. The economy is going to get hurt so bad. The small guys are basically going to be gone.
So,
and it's sad to say, that's just the way that they take care of their own. But the main thing is this whole pandemic, this whole time, frontline workers is medical, grocery store people, EMS, but not the truck drivers.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
like
a big mess.
Yeah, it's crazy. There is a problem at the moment. There's 90 trucks in standstill in the UK at the moment because of Brexit.
Yeah.
The freight is going in and out to the UK until a certain time, and then you have to go through their Brexiteers, you know what I mean, the UK people. The only issue we've got here, how long does food take to get spoiled?
Not long.
How much waste, not long, how much is going to be wasted on the government when they're going to say to you, well, your truck's not legalised here, we can send you back. 3 days later, your food's knackered, basically. More produce in the bin, more food in the bin, and there's going to be a lot more problems. It's like going over from here to France right now, right, would only cost, what, $50, $55, your money, right? It's going to cost over $100 more, right, just to do that one journey because of this picking government.
Right.
And who's going to fund the bill for that?
Right.
And this is the problem.
That's just
Yeah.
it. And these insurance companies have to eat these loads are getting spoiled and wasted. And,
So,
but junkyard, yeah, you're right. As long as you can hunt, you can eat.
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. I mean, it's like us at the moment. We've been invited to my mother-in-law's for Christmas. Luckily, we had had nothing because we have struggled this year for the past 24 months just to fight the government, and now I can't be bothered now. I've given up. I can't be bothered no more. I've walked away. My head held high. I know I've done all I can do, and I still can't win because it's all down to one thing. If your face fits, you get everything. And that's the way the world is at the moment.
Yep. A gas cap, Ken? A gas cap
Yeah.
set it off?
Gas cap sets off an evaporative leak. Yeah, because it's considered an evaporative leak. So it says evaporative leak slight, and it's usually the gas cap. If you don't click it like 6 times, it won't seal right.
Right.
So now, if you overfill your gas tank,
Yeah.
it'll get your vape lock as well. That's probably like a $30 part. It's usually on top of the engine, like the back towards the engine. It's a vape lock. That'll set off your light as well, plenty of times.
Right. Yep.
I ended up finding the massive leak on mine. It wasn't massive, but what it was, a mouse that chewed through one of the evap return lines on top of the gas tank. We're feeling around and we feel like a half moon. It was a mouse. A mouse had chewed through a plastic line.
That's
Huh.
nuts.
He's trying to steal your gas, Ken.
Is when they convert passenger van cargo vans, they run screws down into the fuel
Oh,
holes in the fuel tank, and it causes evap leaks.
good thing it doesn't spark and catch fire, right?
Too right.
They're plastic tank.
Uh-oh, hey, you guys were talking about Wisconsin last night. Musty just put out a video about a Wisconsin engine found in a barn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was watching
Hey, you said Wisconsin's always using stationary. I disagree, and the only reason I say that, they made a tractor here in Connecticut, next town over, Stratford, called the Baird Beaver, B-A-I-R-D, Baird Beaver. It was made at U.S. Baird in Stratford, Connecticut. Had a Wisconsin engine.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, flip the door and just fill. There's no gas cap.
Yeah. A lot of
Oh, yeah, our pickups at work don't have gas caps. You open it up, it's open to the atmosphere. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I ran a lawnmower this weekend. You would have laughed at.
That's Scotty.
My sister's landscaper came and he had a lawnmower and it said E-electric and I it was a zero turn, big ass zero turn. I said, what's an E-electric? Is that brand? He said it's a battery powered zero turn. And I said, I asked him if I could try it and he let me try it. I'll tell you what, that was impressive. You couldn't even hear it.
Yeah, the technology's there. But it was funny. I sent one of my guys to get gas this week. He comes back, Kenny, somebody stole gas. I go, no, there's no gas.
Did you see that video? Tampa Boy Customs put it out. There was an electric dirt bike racing in that race down there that he ran.
Really?
Yeah, and it was pretty cool. And you could hear that electric dirt bike every time it came past. And he was running right up front with all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they have Formula
guys
race
are giving
cars
away
that
more
are
of those
electric
electric
now.
bikes.
That's what I was going to say, Ken. Formula One, aren't they going
Yeah.
electric?
I just can't stand the noise of it. I was watching the Formula, they call it Formula E, and the noise is weird.
Yeah.
NASCAR's talking about going that way.
Well, look at Harley Davidson. They put out a line of electric motorcycles, and it went.
Right.
They were even thinking about putting in a speaker to make it sound like a V-twin Harley on one of their electric motorcycles. Crazy.
That's what sells the Harleys, the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah, it's crazy the way everything's turning over to electric and all that and everything.
Well, on the electric V-turns, I was at the GIE conference here, not this year, but the year before, and was talking to the guys with the electric zero turns, and they said there was a huge demand from the landscaping companies to get those going because they can go in at like 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning and start mowing these lawns in these communities
Yeah,
and
condos,
not have anybody bitch and complain.
Yep. Well, plus
Oh, that thing's
emissions.
so
Go ahead.
quiet. It's crazy.
But how many towns now have emissions laws where they don't even want you to use anything gas powered?
But the thing is, battery operated. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, what produces the electricity for those batteries?
That's it.
Fossil
Exactly
fuel.
it. Yep.
Yeah. And what do you do with them when they're dead?
They've just brought a scanning out here in the UK, and it didn't last more than 3 days. 3 days on the road testing. They blew it up because he kept putting his foot down and getting nowhere. 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, and he couldn't go anywhere.
We have our Amazon trucks here now, 3 different colors. One color's for electric, one's for gas, and one's for natural gas or whatever. They even have, I think, hydrogen too, the fuel cells in some of their vans as well.
Yeah, we're seeing that around here, all different color Amazon vans.
It depends on what engine.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly what it was, but then I did see one. It had like 2 fuel ports right behind where the driver sat, so I'm sure that would be like a propane.
Yeah.
On it.
I think the starter buses are dual fuel.
Yeah.
Our big buses are, LP, I think it is, our buses.
Yeah.
Good morning, Snobby.
Morning, Snobby.
How you doing, Snobby?
Hey, Snobby.
Yeah, Vermont, you're right. The technology of the forklifts and all that, I think they're putting a lot of that into the cars and all that and everything to run that electric setups.
Well, Midwest Super Cub has that short circuit tractor.
Yeah, I seen that one too. And actually, it pulled pretty decent.
Yeah, there's a lot like they've got a Volvo going on the road in the next few weeks. The electric one, a 6-week program to see if it's going to work, but they've only just had problems with it because I'm reading about it this morning in Tech News, and they're belting them down the roads, and they're not going anywhere. The batteries are getting too hot and everything. So
I gotta get more coffee. Be back.
But you know,
2 sugars milk, please.
Yeah. But with the way the technology and everything's going nowadays, everything's going to be so high tech.
Yeah.
The common person's not going to work on it.
Sure is. Nice.
Absolutely.
983.
All right.
We're getting there.
I'm gonna display you today on everyone else's channel.
We're getting there. We'll get my 1,000 today. Hopefully during my live stream.
Yeah, what time's yours?
8 o'clock in another hour, another 51 minutes.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to make sure that we're out of here so we don't run over on Ken.
That's all right.
Run over Ken. How can you run over Ken with that ball? With that ball, you know what I mean? That head over here.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it was yesterday when Mick showed that photo. What'd you say, Ed? Werewolf?
Werewolf of London.
Definitely werewolf.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's funny. I'm laying in bed. I'm getting ready to feed the cat, and I look and it says V-Twin Live. I'm like, it's 6 in the morning.
Yeah, I do. On Saturday and Sunday, I do a 6 a.m. coffee talk.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to build up my watch time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the only way I see to build it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you figure, too, a lot of our friends over the pond there, you guys are 5 hours different, so it's afternoon for you guys.
Right.
Well, it's 12:10 here. I've left yours running upstairs on my other adapter, my other thing for you. I keep running your videos, running everything for you. So.
To get the hours or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've got 2 computers here. See, I've got one computer there, and I've got one computer down here.
So if I'm on a TV watching YouTube and I just shut the TV off and not shut the computer or whatever, it's still running, right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So I have no problems with it. It's good fun.
Yeah, it's something different. But, you know, I never really thought I would enjoy doing this, and Ed talked me into starting all this and everything. And I've met a lot of interesting people all over the world. You know, and it's just unbelievable the technology that's out there that you can pick up on.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last night, after mixed stream, that was so good. That stream last night, mixed stream was just off the charts. Either everyone's going to be plastered or everyone's going to be sober, whichever comes first.
Right.
It was really
But it was-
choppy though, Sparky. Real choppy. I had to get off. I couldn't stay on.
Yeah, it was the best stream I've seen for a long time. I mean, wait till the 19th. I reckon it's going to be even better than the 19th.
You know what's funny, Sparky? I got about 50 emails saying how come I wasn't invited. And I said, you know what? I'm not a big player like those guys. It doesn't faze me.
Right.
Well, you're going to be on and off the panel anyway. It's going to be chaotic. I mean, the 19th, I've got all my sound effects ready for everybody because I guarantee if I'm going to be anywhere near the panel, it's going to be chaotic.
Is that on mixed stream?
Yeah.
His holiday stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got Santa
Yeah.
Claus a theme tune as well, so.
Yeah,
There ain't no way, there ain't no way I could get on there or anything. It'll be too packed.
Definitely.
Yeah, you'll have a good stream there.
Sparky, I talked about doing a Zoom.
Do what?
I said, Sparky ought to talk Mick into doing a Zoom. That way you get like 40 people up there.
Yeah, well, Zoom's easy. I like Zoom. I use Zoom all the time.
Yeah,
But it's expensive. It's quite expensive, Zoom is.
Yeah, but
What, you got to pay for Zoom?
Yes, you've got to pay for certain things. You only get 40 minutes or 50 minutes at a time.
Oh, really?
But I have to use Zoom sometimes because it's the only thing I can talk to my people with. Skype is fine, but it's very choppy. Skype is very hit and miss.
Right.
Zoom used to be free, but then they caught on to it because everybody started using it for schooling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. We use it for business, like you said, Sparky, because it's crystal clear.
Yeah. But they use the HD system. They use the HD system 4K. So it's quite an expensive system. So they have to start charging for it. So after that, and people started thinking, I'm making some money out of this.
Yeah, but on Zoom, you can't have somebody drop a link. You have to send them a link to get into it, correct?
There is a way around it. If you've got like one person you can send it to the link, for instance, you can send it to, and they can put it into the chat. As long as they've got the code at the end of it, there's a code as well. Because on some of the streams I go on, you have to get a code first off the host, and I do that myself. So.
Right.
And it's usually a simple code. It's just stops the trolls coming in, and you know what I mean.
Yep.
We've had a lot of them.
But they got so many different things and surveys and stuff that YouTube. I've gotten like 3 surveys in the last month on YouTube wanting to know about the quality and this and that and
what you think about it
and what my thoughts of it. You know, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Then you got a bad leg. And
I honestly believe. Guys, Sparky.
I'm going to say the same thing. You have to think about what they're going to offer you. I mean, you're a YouTuber. You should be given not the royalties, but you should be given something out of it at the end of it more than you're going to get because due to the fact you're providing a lot of revenue. I mean, tens and thousands a week for people. I mean, the bigger YouTubes, the really big ones. And it's like when Mike does his stream, he's packed some of the time. And just YouTube needs to start doing more rewards.
Right.
I think YouTube is going to start paying, having their chats. Like right now, we're on StreamYard as a third party. So I think YouTube is going to bring back their own chat panel where you could have so many people, but yet they're going to also make you pay for that. So like a StreamYard, and if you have to pay for it, I think that's going to come out of your YouTube profits.
Yeah. So I tend to agree with her. Yeah, it is just a little bit difficult situation to be in. So, well, look, at the end of the day, YouTube, you be YouTube, and then when Facebook sells off Instagram and WhatsApp, another problem they've got, and they'll be selling that off soon, and that's been bought hopefully by Hawaii. So
Well, that's just it. YouTube's losing a lot over to these other companies and everything. You would figure that they would try to figure out a way to improve their stuff to keep people there.
They wanted to buy WhatsApp and Instagram off Zuckerberg, but he's refused because it's just literally don't want to put the money for it. Google don't want to put the money for it, and if they do that, that's it. We will definitely have problems. Then Google will be the top dog then.
Well, Google is another big corporate thing.
Yeah.
Google and YouTube, they don't care about us small guys, like whoever's here. They care about the big people that bring in the big money.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
they're not going to give us any more than they're already giving us. So the only way how we can perform to get more is if we become somebody huge and have millions of buses out there. But besides that, they ain't going to give us nothing extra. We're going to end up paying.
That's it. And that's the problem. We end up paying for stuff at the end of the day.
Yeah, I see that.
If I gotta start paying to put videos up, I'll quit doing it.
Yeah, well, I'm not being funny, but once this kicks off next few weeks, hopefully, we're going to be all right. But I can just see there could be a lot of issues. A lot of people having complaints about stuff because people don't know about licenses. They don't know about anything.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, I've got YouTube backing me up on certain things, so I've already spoke to them through the web server.
Ed, that PayPal doesn't come up with Mark.
It doesn't?
No, it comes up with Jonathan James.
I got it right off of this homepage.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I hit the link, and it comes up with Jonathan James.
Ed, you hit it yesterday, didn't you?
What'd you do, Ed?
Yeah. I don't know.
I almost bought Jonathan a cup of coffee.
Oh dear. Buy Mark a cup of coffee. That's crazy, that.
Yeah.
You put the
Hey,
right.
Sparky, look at
But it
my
says-
Instagram, Sparky. You'll like that.
Let's have a look then. Look at what two computers. Oh, see, Mr. Briggs is driving his trucks, or should
I
I
got
say,
the link on
pretending
his
to drive.
homepage.
Yeah.
Are you on the road, Scotty?
Yeah.
What in the world are you doing?
I got off the plane at 7:30, right around there. My boss was waiting for me at the gate. I couldn't eat at the outside.
He didn't bring the truck to the airport, did he?
And I didn't even have time to go get Mr. Brick. Yeah, he did.
All that means is you're a moneymaker, Scott.
Yep.
Remember that.
Mhm.
You're added in value.
Which one am I seeing, Ken?
No, it's
Ed, try that one.
The
'Cause
one
I
with the
work.
decoration.
Oh, yeah, I've got him, yeah.
What the
Oh,
hell?
wow.
Yep, that comes up.
Ed, you messed up somehow.
Is that?
Well, I'm glad you
Try
don't
that
know how to do that, because I don't know how to do it.
That's cute, that. That is cute as monkeys,
Oh,
that.
yeah, I never
I'll
did
show the
see
missus
that.
that in a minute.
No.
Oh,
Cat thing in a minute.
oh well.
I get more requests for the cat than me, Spark.
well, it's because the cat's cute.
There you go.
It's cute. It's got
Yeah,
a little bit
I'm
cold
okay.
at the moment. What?
You know what
Oh,
they
wow.
said caused my sister's stroke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll watch him later.
What
I might
caused?
not remember. No, I'm not.
Morning, Stormy.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not in that group with the sender. So I tell it. Yeah, so that cat's cute. Absolutely good. How is it cold? How's the cold?
Getting better, but we're taking it to our vet on Wednesday just to make sure.
Yeah, I've just been a funny feeling.
I
It's
did
just
the
one of
chicken
them
though. I did the chicken, Sparky.
things. It's good
I
stuff.
did the chicken.
It helps the
Yeah.
enzymes. It helps to build up the enzymes in the body.
Now, was
Somebody
that a stray cat, Ken, that you guys picked up, or?
It was a rescue. The place we went, it's called Dawes, Danbury Animal Welfare Society. They take strays, donations, feral cats even too. They acclimate feral cats. And this one here was 8 months old. It was actually an elderly woman, I believe, that couldn't have it anymore. So she donated it, and we actually weren't the first person that wanted it. It had a hold on it, and it just went right to my kid. And my kid says, I got to have this cat. So we put a second hold, and the first hold, thankfully, they couldn't take it. So when they called us, man, we made a beeline. We went there.
Yeah.
Have a good day, Vermont.
Yep. Thanks for stopping up, Vermont.
Take it easy, Vermont. Yeah, like I say, the cat's gorgeous. I mean, I like a good cat.
And it
Come
played.
on,
I mean, last night my arms were bloody from the thing playing with me. I mean,
yeah. You want a welding gauntlet? That's what you need, is a welding gauntlet.
Oh yeah. I do have one. I got one. Yeah.
Yeah, and get a clean welding gauntlet, and that's what I use with it with Tabby. I literally when
leather.
when I have to deflea her, literally grab her, literally put it on. She's like,
oh yeah.
And it's 100 miles an hour.
It's funny how cats know not to draw blood. They bite you just enough where it hurts, but not to draw blood.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, Tabby, when she was not well, she used to come to me and lay on my chest. And then when she was not well or nothing, she used to come to me only. And when she went for surgery for have her bits done, literally, and they called me into the surgery because this cat couldn't go into anyone else. I grabbed hold of her. I said, "Look, you behave," and literally put her in my arms. They did have to do what they did to do, and literally the cat wouldn't literally move because I said, "Do as I say," and the cat said, "My God, you've got a good control of your cat." I said, "I have, yeah," because she knows that she's going to be loved and cared for.
Yeah.
Now, is that strictly an indoor cat, Ken, or?
Yeah, because around here lately we've had a lot of hawks and coyotes and stuff like that, and they've attacked animals. So we're not putting her out.
Yeah.
No, I don't blame you.
You ever think about having her declawed then if she's going to stay in?
No, because like I said, we had one for 16 years, and if you train them well, they know.
Yeah.
They know.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, put it this way: the new couch the wife has, if it ever tears apart that couch, yeah, probably.
Right.
But never declaw a cat. That Galaxy bloke said never declaw a cat because that's a self-defense mechanism for a cat.
Yeah.
We have our cat, Angel, and we have her this little, it's like cardboard. It's a scratching post.
Yeah.
She uses that, and then we have 2 cat towers, like, on side by side, and that cat tower is just like 4 tiers, and that has round tubes with, like, rope wrapped around.
Yeah. We got the same thing, Lucky.
Yep, she uses that, and lately what I've been noticing is inside that cat tower, there's like a square box, and it's like a little hiding spot. She'll go in there. I don't know what. It's up on top of the ceiling. I didn't know that. It's a claw, piece of cardboard, a scratch tower, not a scratch cardboard. They put up top, like a scratch pad. It's like sandpaper. That's what it looks like. Feels like.
Yeah, well, that's not bad. We've got we built a box and it had carpet inside it. Cardboard box, put carpet inside it, glued it, literally with some cat-friendly glue they call it, and it literally claws it to bits. I mean, she shredded it many times, but she enjoys it.
Hey, I'm going to sign off, guys. I got to get ready for my stream. Go get some breakfast. So if anyone wants to see my stream, I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock.
We'll see you at 8.
Yep.
We'll be there.
Yep.
It's like stream after stream after stream this morning. We got Twisted, we got Ken, got mine.
Then we got to get this other Ken over here, the hunter. He needs to start doing some hunting videos.
Yep. He's been awful quiet. I think he froze or fell asleep there, Ken.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's just chilling out in the corner.
Yep. You're just gonna move your chair back and forth once in a while. This way we know you're still there.
You should get Ed. You should really get Kenny set up to where he's shooting some hunting videos. That would be a real good channel.
GoPro on the gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
What'd you say, Ken?
I put a camera on my gun before when I went red years ago.
Didn't work out for you or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That would be a good thing to get into though.
Yeah, I took
A
the video
gentleman-
camera off my fire helmet. Used it.
Yeah, a gentleman I know in the world of shooting, he's put GoPros mounts all around his vehicle, and on top of his cap and other bits. And he said, "Well, I want some sound effects now. So as soon as I start shooting after this lot, I want to be some sound effects." I said, "Well, go and get yourself a small box." And he did. So yeah.
I wouldn't want
Lunatic.
everybody to see me miss.
Yeah,
Well, that happens, I'm afraid.
that's the fun part of it though. It's all actual stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Or just videoing the wildlife and stuff. I mean, there's some channels out there doing that, and I've been checking them out. Some of them stuff is just unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I'll get my son's GoPro, take with me next weekend.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna send you something. Don't send it off.
My-
Don't send it off.
Yeah, my
Off the
sister's
charger, Ken.
stroke was caused by her thingamajig quitting. Her pacemaker quit.
Blimey.
Wow. History of my video.
Last one. Give me 1 second. I'll check the phone. I'll check the other one. No, as I say, this morning, it's like people asked me about it this morning. Said, "What hobbies do I do?" And I said, "Well, I do like to do discos, radio, and I've done all sorts of stuff." And people said to me, "You're just a jack of all trades." I said, "No, just I've been in the right place at the right time. That's the problem. I enjoy it."
Yep. But
What time? What time does Kent go live? 8 still?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna end up signing off. I'll keep it on for you there, Twin. But I'm gonna go run to Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh,
Mine's
boy.
donuts, please, and coffee.
Lucky,
All right.
Lucky a guy of your age, you might want to drive there. Don't run. You want
I can't. I can't run anymore. Not with these 2 poles in my leg.
No.
You're lucky you can walk.
Yeah,
He wants
exactly.
To take a mud mower. He takes a mud mower instead, doesn't he?
Well, I do that at work.
Cops don't chase you.
No, Dunkin' Donuts is right on the other side of the fence, so I take it there all the time. I jump on the mud mower and I go and get our coffees. One time we're gonna have to film it. Take it through the
Go through the
drive-through.
drive-through. Yep,
Yeah.
that's all.
I'll do that someday.
Yeah, they'll be on the loudspeakers. You turn that off. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
All right, I'll keep it on though.
All right, thanks, Lucky.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you, Lucky.
Oh, boy.
Take it easy, Lucky. You know what I mean? You may win one day the £1 million jackpot.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to be shutting this down here shortly,
Yeah.
and so we get over to Ken's. But
Yeah.
then thanks for the people that donated to the PayPal coffee account.
Mm-hmm. If you got the right address, that's a question.
Yeah, we got it. The wife had figured
It's
it
right
out.
now.
Is it right? I don't know, but I don't get into that. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. The world's crazy. What do you expect?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
At least you got people to talk to. on
Wireless
there.
mic.
You know this one.
Lost, but not lost.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
go-
We're gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
shut it down. And everybody in the chat, thanks for stopping up.
Yeah.
And,
You take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves, everyone.
yeah, everybody try to stay safe with what we
Yeah.
got. And we'll see you all next week. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. You take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.